Welcome to the show. Ayo, ayo, oh. Lights come on and left tonight. Sportcat shining, feeling right. Brenda's laughing by his side, turning chaos into pride. Headlines roll, but we don't fear. We find the light and bring it here. Sportcat's Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We rise above with laughter and light. Through every storm, we find our way, smiling through the madness every day. Hey, 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 every day. Every day. Sportcat's Gazette, hit play. Yeah.
Cobain, the thunder roll, a rebel transmission straight to the soul. Vinyl and venom, sweat in the sound. We don't play background, we tear it down.
Coming up next on Radio X, your ultimate rock destination.
Sportcat's Daily Gazette is about to hit your ears. Weird news, mad stories, and chaos served with a grin. From the outrageous to the downright ridiculous, Sportcat will cover it all, because normal is boring.
Stay tuned. Things are about to get interesting.
Radio X, the fire, the foundation. Fueling the dream with no hesitation. The volumes of vow, the airwaves, our nation. This is my station, my rock destination.
The boss jock has entered the building. You are listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Chat, the one and the only Sportcat. I am live for the next 2 hours on Radio X Dare Talk Radio in Australia, and of course replayed overnight in Pine Island, Florida. WZQR. I don't know how I always stumble over that. Everybody, come over and join us on the live chat. Chris is here. And well, I guess that's it. I don't know. Oh yeah, and there's Brenda. So.
Shut up. Do you even know where you are?
No, don't care either. So
get that Daily Gazette thing off me and find my poop guy.
Not the poop guy. I can find a poop.
I need a poop guy.
There we go. Poop guy just for
there we go. Swirly.
Butterscotch, I think was his name, right?
Oh, did you finally make a decision on naming him?
Well, nobody. I only had like 2 or 3 submissions, and I think Chris was the winner. So, Chris, you need to send me your address so I can send you a prize package. By the way, I forgot about that.
Glenn,
yeah.
I'm going to tell you. You know, we have a fantastic spot right outside my front door. If I look off to the right, the military gets together with the people for the community center. And man, we have a better fireworks show than Disneyland. And it rattles our windows and rattles our doors because I believe the military likes to throw shit in there that really goes boom. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to record this and we can play it on the show. Yeah, Brenda decided to lay down. Look, I laid down. Hi, Nico. I laid down, and I swear to God, the dog thought, knock that shit off.
You said you recorded it, huh?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I laid down, and just before they started, and I kind of dozed off, and then the dog jumped on my head when they started, like he was protecting me from the boom booms outside.
He was horny.
Oh my God, shut up. Oh man.
all about round-the-clock sex. It's all, come on, man.
Yeah, there you go. Welcome, Nico. Welcome. Please come over to the Sportcat Show and subscribe. We need all the subscribers. We need all of our listeners to come over.
You can come over here.
Juice is worth the squeeze to the Sportcat Show and hit that subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you a damn thing. So,
if I squeezed your juice, would it come out of the top of your head?
Brenda, if you squeezed my juice,
get him, son.
Yeah, Miko, if you come over to the Sportscat side, you can keep Chris company until Denise gets back.
Yeah, everybody come over to the Sportcat Show. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. Prove to us the juice is worth the squeeze, because one day you're going to go to tune in at your regularly scheduled time, and, well, we're going to be gone because the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. So
you're not going anywhere. Quit threatening that. And you know what? With as many people as we have that listen to us in Australia and all of them, I'm kind of glad they don't all come over and get in the chat.
I wish they
Jesus, could you imagine the movement on that with all the people in Australia? Holy crap.
I think it would be great.
Well, it would be all right. We wouldn't be able to keep up.
Well, I mean, we could keep up. I'm good. I can push all the buttons. So
you just sometimes push the wrong ones.
So how was your 4th of July weekend? Mine sucked.
Well, it was all right. I mean, I made garlic Parmesan wings and good stuff to eat, but then I woke up this morning after I talked to you last night. I woke up this morning. I don't know. Maybe it's my allergies are so bad. They're just horrible.
Mrs. Sportcat tried something new. I don't know why. She we had hamburgers the night before, which were really good, and we had plenty, so we were gonna have left over the next day. So she decided to make French fries, and I said, "Well, let's have some hot dogs too." So she threw the hot dogs in the deep fryer with her taquitos, and
Viva la Sportcat.
Well,
Sportcat Uberales. Viva la Sportcat.
Yeah.
Go Sportcat.
So I guess
fans everywhere love the Sportcat.
I guess
I hate that.
For
does she have a pressure cooker?
I don't know. Probably, yeah.
I have
So
a good one that I don't use, so I need to find somebody who wants a pressure cooker so I can send them one.
That's the thing she uses to can, right?
No, well, you can use them. I use the oven. I don't use the pressure cooker to can.
She spent the weekend trying to figure out how to con me out of $500 to start her jelly business.
Oh my God, you're kidding.
No, I did, because, well, the jelly's good. So she's going to be making homemade jelly and selling it. I guess she's getting ready for, I'm going to guess, probably the holidays. So we'll have jelly coming out of her ears. She makes homemade grape jelly and some kind of, what is it? Peach habanero. I don't know. She makes a couple different kinds. They're all good. Don't get me wrong.
Peach and a habanero don't go good together.
Oh, sorry. Yes, they do in a jelly. Yes, they do. I will argue with you on that. Put that with
my gallbladder would tell you no.
That up.
Oh, yeah. No, my gallbladder would tell you no. My gallbladder says,
let's see. Last night we had buffalo chicken sliders. That shit was the bomb. So we had that. But yeah, well, I think I bitched about this last week. They've been messing with my medication. And so I was sick Friday, but it was just, I felt like crap, and I don't even know what the hell was wrong with me. But then Friday night, man, it hit me like a sledgehammer, a headache. I didn't get out of bed Saturday until Squirt wanted to go out and light me on fire. And, and then so yeah,
you know, that tiny terrorist is going to be the death of you.
Yeah. Well, he had a sparkler as long as he was. And he was like, here, hold this. I'm done with it. And he threw it at me. I'm like, Jesus, you can't just do that, Squirt. Yeah. So, and then Mrs. Sportcat goes inside because, well, the lake sounded like a war zone.
Well,
but I will be honest. Most people, we had a thunderstorm come up like right before dusk. And I thought, well, that's probably going to, maybe a lot of people won't go out. But aside from the humidity, it went away, and the humidity was like 10,000. And a lot of people gathered down on the dock and shot off the neighborhood fireworks, which I thought was pretty cool. They were respectful. Everybody was done by midnight. Mrs. Sportcat ran and hid inside because, well, it was too much noise for her. And then Squirt talked her into coming out for, I don't know what they bought. I wish I had thought about it while I was in Tennessee, and I could have bought some. They're illegal in Georgia, but not Tennessee. Some good ones. And he just had some they were little fountains that had little firecrackers in them and stuff. They were kind of cool. And then, of course, Mrs. Sportcat ran inside, and I come inside and I find Squatch, Ginger, and Mrs. Sportcat all under the covers in the bedroom with 5 fans on and all the lights on, the TV as loud as it'll go. I'm like, what in the ass? It's the 4th of July. This is America. We're supposed to be out there blowing shit up. So
your wife has no sense of direction there. She's supposed to be outside with everybody.
The loud noises. And I don't get that.
Oh, does she have PTSD or something?
Shit, I got PTSD, and I'm out there wanting to blow shit up. So,
do you ever take her to the shooting range?
We haven't went in years. We need to go. My cousin is supposed to be clearing the range. I bought that new rifle in Tennessee. I'm supposed next month when I go up there, I'm hoping he'll have the range cleaned off and we can shoot it. So.
I just got to wait for the wild animals to retreat because ours is open. It's at a wildlife preserve. We take half of it, So,
well, ones here in Georgia, I mean, they're okay. They're indoor ranges, which is good for the summertime, but it's just a little bit too close and noisy and and well, you know where I live. It's okay. Plus they charge so much. You have to buy the ammo from them, and it's like $50 an hour.
Oh, hell no. We bring our own. Mine's free. Yeah.
That's why my cousin on his farm, we used to, growing up, we had a good range there. It was right between we'll call them gullies. And you could go, the gully ended about 200 yards upstream, or I guess up the hill. And so you had a perfect background for the bank for shooting rifles. And we always had fun. It was fun growing up doing that. But yeah, I haven't been in so long. I need to get back in the habit though.
Where we go, the only problem we usually have, because the animals are everywhere, is every once in a while the gazelle and everything, they stay away from the shot noises. Is them damn wild turkeys. They will walk up to us and turn their heads sideways and stare at us, and we can't kill them because they're $50,000 if you kill one.
No, well,
and it's like they just kind of wander around out there. We have all this ammo. We have 3 tables set up, and there's even a Tommy gun on that thing, and we have tables set up of ammo, all different kinds of ammo, and you can bring your own. If you run out, there's more. So we have a good time. Those damn turkeys, oh my god! And I never realized how ugly a wild turkey was.
Yeah, we hit them all the time on the farm.
Ugly. They're big, but they're ugly.
We had them all the time on the farm, but we had everything on the farm there for a while. But yeah, the turkeys didn't bother me. So those damn guinea and the peacocks.
Guinea hens.
Holy shit, those things are annoying.
Yes.
And let me tell you, growing
They
up in the
make
country, you have never had an alarm clock like a goddamn peacock sticking its head in
Yes.
the window and
Yes.
screaming at the top of its lungs. So,
Yeah, they're loud.
whatever the hell they got. Yeah. So
I had someone across the road from me when I lived out in the country used to have peacocks. They used to come over to my place all the time because I had stray cats and I would put bowls of cat food out. They would come and get into it, and they were mean. I was like, get out of here. I'd kick your damn feathers off of you. They're horrible.
Yeah, peacock or well, yeah, they will attack your cars. Yeah, they're pretty nasty little critters. So
yeah. So what do we got going on today? Did you find any new trivia for us?
Well, I didn't find any new trivia. I mean, I found some trivia. I mean, contrary to your beliefs, I actually do show research beforehand. I don't just, wake up and turn the studio on and go right in. So I'm usually doing 2 hours worth of research at least.
Yeah. I know you work for a living.
Well, no, I'm just one to put on a quality show. And so I go in here and I think I open somewhere around 300 windows before every show. So
no wonder why your computer keeps crashing.
Well, if you don't have a quality show, you're not going to have viewers or listeners or both. So, so I try. Sometimes it's hit or miss. And man, there were so many negative Nancy articles about, the 4th of July was a flop. It sucked.
Oh my God. Did you see Portland? They were trying to break into where they were having the fireworks so they could destroy them because they didn't want it. I'm like, you dumbasses need to go home. That's what you need to do. Go home.
I didn't see that story, but I mean, it was ridiculous. If okay, Jesus, I better play a disclaimer because I'm probably going to say something stupid.
Yeah, play the disclaimer.
Yeah,
we need it.
The views, opinions, and satirical content expressed on Sportcat's Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson.
That's me.
And do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show.
That's correct.
This show is intended for entertainment purposes only.
Yep.
Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner.
Yes.
Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
No, please don't. Our IQ is like 12 combined. So yeah, please don't.
Right.
No, I mean, all right. So the 4th of July, everybody watches the one in DC. And, this is America's 250th.
Right.
And we should be allowed to blow shit up on our 250th.
Yeah.
And so all these people talking about, well, there weren't many people out on the mall. Bitch, there was 150,000.
Yeah.
And that was just at one time when they were counting. Before that, there was more than that. But let's remember that it was also like 105 degrees, depending on the time of day. The humidity in Washington, D.C. is killer. And before anybody says it, our taxpaying dollars brought in pallets upon pallets upon pallets of ice cold water. They had first aid stations set up in multiple locations. Washington, D.C. has what they call a big ventilation fan for commercial fires, which is the size of a tractor and trailer. That has a fan the size of a tractor and trailer, and it can be attached to fire hoses, and it was misting the crowd. They were giving away free ice cold water. Now, if you wanted a pop, well, you had to go into one of the stores, and you're probably going to pay $5-6 for a pop. But, I would have went if I lived there, because you only do this once. And I was there for the one in 1976. I was a little children then, but everybody said, "Oh, they didn't have the people." It was crowded.
It was packed. I seen it. Oh my God.
Because I think I saw a number that there was over 300,000 people that visited the mall on the 4th only. And a lot of them probably came early with their kids to show them the stuff. And they're like, okay, we're going to go home now and watch the fireworks, which would make perfect sense. So, but because there was keynote speakers there, including President Trump, they had security. And every year on the mall, around the whoa, that was weird. Around the reflecting pool, they always fence it off because that's one of the only flat areas in DC, short of the barges, which they brought up Potomac, to launch the fireworks. And so it was closed, didn't have a thing to do with the reflecting pool being vandalized or turning purple or whatever the hell. It had to do with that. They do it every year. But they had extra security. I saw they had task forces of police officers from around the country there. And I saw people in badges and uniforms that I didn't even recognize. And I was like, oh, they're from Idaho. They're from Nevada. They're from wherever. So they had security at the wazoo because, well, you know, it's our 250th, and what a better time for, you know, someone decide to fuck with America and do something stupid.
Silence! I kill you!
And so it was, it was extra security. And then they had what they called the evacuation teams, which were set up consistent of everything from police to fire to EMS and, of course, military. When the lightning storm come up the Potomac, they had to evacuate all those people in advance, and they had buses to send them to air-conditioned shelters. I think they had like 15 of them set up. It was well thought out and well prepared or well orchestrated, but to hear one side, oh, it was a flop. No, it wasn't.
I watched those fireworks.
I will say the fireworks. I've watched the fireworks on the Capitol either in person, from a rooftop from the Virginia side, RTV, all of my life. And the fireworks this year were extraordinaire. Yeah. But I'm going to throw some criticism out there because of the storms. And this would have probably happened either way. But because of the storms and the humidity and lack of wind, after about 20 minutes, the smoke just, or is it smoke? I guess it's smoke from the fireworks, just covered DC. Now, I'm not complaining about that. That's just a meteorological thing, but it might have went a little too long. It might just have went a little too long, but it was still great. And the performers, I looked up, there was 3 female and 1 male, that were from the Army, Air Force, Navy, and the band was all military. I didn't realize we had such talented musicians and singers in the military. Now, I know we have the Corps that goes around. They sing the national anthems at ballparks and football games and the USO stuff. I know about all that, but I never realized that they could kick it with Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. You know what? And it sounded so much better than Miley Cyrus singing.
Well, you know, they were saying, well, all these people canceled. You know what? I'm glad they did, because I think it gave our country a chance to showcase that we're not just good at blowing shit up and killing people. Oh,
but the guitar player they had was stomping it.
Holy shit. He
was good.
Yeah. They had the guy that did the, what's it called? When you not acapella. You had the electric guitarist, which was killing it, but then the other guy, oh man, and he sang and played at the same time. I think it was a country song. I can't remember, something about killing people. I don't know, but it was good nonetheless. It was good nonetheless. So I'm glad, and I hope in the future we don't invite these A-list celebrities. You know what? We don't need you. If you want to come and honor us, show up. If you want to stand on your little platform and go, no, America bad, or you want to go make your money getting paid to perform somewhere on the 4th, go.
I am
Be free.
kind of
Do what you want to do.
surprised. I'm kind of surprised that Kid Rock didn't show up. He usually comes to
He was
everything.
in Savannah. He was he pulled out. Him and Jelly Roll were in Savannah for something.
I don't care with Jelly Roll, but
Jelly Roll's talented, but I think he's overrated. But
he's got something going on with him.
I haven't very weird divorce at the moment.
Well, yeah, but I haven't.
So yeah,
I haven't dug and done research yet. There's something. There's something up there.
A lot to do because he spent a lot of time in prison. So,
well, I know that.
But like I said, he's talented. I just think he's a little overrated. But yeah, and a lot of people like him, and that's their choice. I
used to.
People like Taylor Swift too. Speaking of, that was the other.
Stand that bitch! Oh my god.
That was the other dominating headline over the weekend. Her and Travis Kelce got married. Congratulations. Now get on the football field. It's time for summer practice. So shut up and don't let her distract you from the game. But nothing.
Shut up, play ball.
So yeah. So
that's good.
Let's go. It says fireworks in the 70s and 80s look no different than the ones today. It hasn't seemed to advance. Well, they did have there for a while. I didn't see but a couple of them this year, but the ones that form the hearts and the circles and stuff.
Did you get a chance to see the ones that they did in China?
No. What? No, China?
Yeah.
Why did China have fireworks on them?
They didn't only have fireworks. They used the drones up in the air and did the whole dragon thing.
Are you talking about Japan or China?
Oh, maybe it was Japan. I told you. What did I say earlier?
Brenda, do not get us canceled.
Did you play the disclaimer for me?
Japan. I need one just for you, for Brenda's loud.
I know. You never play it, so I always step in shit. Thanks.
Do I have one just for you? I don't know.
You had one that had both of us on it.
The views expressed on the Sportcat Show are for entertainment purposes only and do not constitute professional advice or scientific fact.
No, they don't.
Brenda and Sportcat are not scientists.
No,
their opinions are strictly their own and do not represent the positions of any employers, past, present, or future.
Keyword.
No information presented here should be used as a substitute for professional consultation.
No.
By listening, you acknowledge that any actions taken based on this content are at your own discretion and risk.
That's right.
Now let's get into the show.
Damn straight. The price of admission is come over and subscribe, and it's free. But I mean, that was the other headline story, that they got married, and which is it's fine. I don't care.
I don't care either.
But you were talking. Yeah, Japan actually honored us with a celebration, which I thought was really nice, and then didn't get picked up by mainstream media. If we go to DC, usually in the early spring for the cherry blossom festivals, all of those cherry blossom trees, the original one. Well, now let me back up. That line the parkway, that line the walkways and everything in DC have all been gifted to the United States. Japan gifted 250 new young cherry blossom trees because, well, it's been a hot minute and some of them have gotten a little old and fallen over. And quite large. So they also gifted us some new trees.
They also honor 9/11 every year.
I don't know about that. I never look. I'll look in.
They built a thing for 9/11 for us.
No. Well, good. So Trump needs to stop making jokes about them being so surprised. So Chris says China owns enough of our country to celebrate the 4th.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true.
Well, it's 2:30 on the East Coast. I don't know what it's 11:30 in LA, 12:30 in Denver, Chicago 1:30 for our friends down in Australia, Perth. It's 2:20 in the morning tomorrow, 4:30 in the morning in Sydney, and 5 o'clock in Lord Howe. Our friend in Dublin, well, it's 7:30 at night there tomorrow.
Speaking of Dublin, speaking of Dublin, where in the hell is Alan?
I don't know. He'll show up. So
I seen him last night.
He'll show up eventually. Some people, just they get busy. So, what I was going to say something. You interrupted me. Damn it, Brenda. Oh, I'll hit headlines from Union County, Tennessee. Politics, real quick. Nothing major really over the weekend, besides for the one candidate still swearing that he's going to solve all crimes when he gets elected.
He doesn't even know how to be a sheriff. Get off it.
Well, yeah, he's having to call in his buddies from in.
Shit.
I guess there is this. Hold on a minute. So the sheriff-elect of Knox County, the sheriff put out a public statement because there's been so much backlash about him going to Union County to help elect a sheriff and all the promises he's making. And in his press release, he says that he's known the candidate Rick Carter for over 2 decades. Well, unless Brent either run into him when he was on the drug task force, or Rick was a partier and Brent, unless Brent ran into Rick on the drug task force before he ran for sheriff, or unless Brent went to Rick's bar in Maynardville, Tennessee, and knew him from there, it's physically, mathematically impossible for him to have known him for 20 years because, well, Rick moved away for 10 years, wasn't in law enforcement. He went and moved and become a corrections officer over a kitchen in the Texas Department of Corrections.
Sure.
And then came back and met Brent in 2019 when he went to the police academy, and Brent was his instructor. So that's not 2 decades. So,
you might as well send me over there to go train his ass if he doesn't know what
Knox
he's doing.
County, Republicans going to remember this in 4 years. I can tell you that. I can promise you that. You supporting a Democrat and then the lies you're saying to cover your support of him are being noted. So, yeah.
What's going on with this?
I'm extremely disappointed in him. We elected him thinking he was going to make change, but I'm thinking he's going to be more of the same. So, well, if you go outside and look, I'm getting all these messages. Make sure it's not something important.
I keep hearing them.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's something important. No, it's not important. Well, it could be, but somebody wanting me to sell coffee mugs through their shit.
No.
Bitch, sell pint glasses. I drink Mountain Dew. Come on, get with the program. So
I'm the only one that drinks coffee.
And I'm trying to quit that. I've got a new healthy drink. So yeah, it's a new, you mix cacao, oat milk, real sugar. What else do you put in it? There's something else you put in. There's 3 ingredients: cacao, real sugar, oat milk, hot water. What's the other ingredient? I don't know. Anyhow, it's a healthy, because cacao is the natural cocoa. So that gives you much more caffeine than coffee. And let me tell you, and in the oat milk, it gives you some vitamins. I don't know. It gives you fiber. I don't know. It's supposed to be a healthier alternative, and I like it. You mix what are the 3 ingredients? You mix the sugar and the cacao with some hot water to get a slurry. You put them in the bottom of your glass, add your chilled oat milk. You put in your ice, and then you shake it. and you get like a milkshake type thing. So it's really good. It's really good. It'll get you jacked up. Whew.
Probably be better if you put it all in a blender and blend it all together, even with the ice.
It's funny you say that. I think I want to buy one of those little things. What they're called, ninjas or something, where you just make like one cup at a time.
I've got one.
I'm going to buy one of those. So I'll probably hurt myself with it. But probably cut my finger off or something. But and I'm trying to be healthier because I got that goddamn cardiologist appointment coming up here soon. And so I had granola yogurt, unsweetened plain, I'll have you know, and put a little cacao in it, no sugar, just cacao, and some granola, just whatever kind of Publix granola, just it's like some dead cereal or some shit. And so I'm trying. That was my breakfast. So
well, I
probably
have to
just like a bologna sandwich with pimento cheese after a while. But
starting tomorrow, I have to go on a diet, and my doctor is all over me about getting that surgery done to take away my stomach. So
this getting old sucks.
Yeah, I used to say, "Oh, I can't wait till I get old," and everybody'd be like, "Yeah, it's fun." They fucking lied to us.
I think like your 20s to like maybe 45. That's your peak. After that, everything you're just dying. So,
you're out of here.
all the shit I did in those years, I'm paying now.
Time for a rocking chair out on the porch. That's all.
I'm paying for it. And but yeah, I'm dreading this. And we'll talk about that coming up soon because I'll have to take the day off from the show to do it. But,
no matter what happens,
stress test.
No matter what happens with me, I just be positive, Glenn. Be positive and keep on going. That's what you do.
Every day I wake up a day closer to death. So
look at half of this shit that I have been through. I don't know if you could even live through it, but you just gotta keep pushing forward. That's what you do.
Well, Dick Van Dyke, he said that the reason he has lived so long is because he wakes up every day happy. He doesn't get in bad moods. I was
I don't really trust I don't really trust anybody with the name Dick, so I'm just saying. I'm not sure how that works.
Well, he's done something. He's what 100 working on number 101. So, yeah. He still tap dances, so he's doing something right.
He was old when I was a kid. What the hell? These people are vampire. Look at Cher. That bitch ain't changed ever. She's a vampire.
I didn't tell you. I guess so. I felt bad all weekend, and my doctor calls me Sunday, and she's like, "I was concerned about you." And I'm like, "Well, that's really cool. It only took you 48 hours to get back to me, but hey, cool, whatever." And she's like, "I think maybe we shouldn't have taken you off that blood pressure medicine." You think? Could that be what was causing the headaches? She's like, "I want you to go take it immediately and let me know if you feel better in 48 hours."
Like, I'll try something else to kill you next weekend.
So I took the blood pressure medicine, and ironically, my headaches went away.
I'm so glad I don't have a female doctor. Hi, Denise.
Hello, Denise. Welcome. So yeah, so she said, why don't we start that blood pressure medicine back? Maybe I shouldn't have stopped that one. Like, you think? So
next week she's going to tell you to stop taking something else so you have another symptom.
No, she's
trying to kill you.
It's not next week. I think it's a few weeks from now. She's going to try taking another drug away. I'm like, why did you give them to me to start with? So I said to her, if this is how bad I feel with the poison getting out of my body, what in the absolute fuck is this doing to my body while it's in my body?
Apparently makes you feel better.
I don't think she appreciated that at all. So I was like,
oh my God. What's going on with this moon?
So, well, it's not full. I can tell you that.
It's full of shit.
No, it's working on. We're going to be at a dark moon next week. So, and then our next full moon is what's it? 29th, July 29th. What is July 29th full moon called? Do you know? I don't know.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, we'll have to go look it up. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll find it.
It's probably called Death Moon or something.
Maybe it'll be called the Rooster Moon. The Peacock Moon.
The Cock Moon.
The Cock Moon.
There you go. Why are there two moons on this map? That's confusing me. So let's see. How fast is the sun today? It's 4 minutes 50.4 seconds late. I don't understand this. Why is the sun late? So
lazy. All right, let's see how stupid we really are. Woohoo! I love it.
All right, so pick a topic. You or the chat. I don't know. I don't have anything that I want.
I can't see the topic, so
well, let's just pick something. Well, we do TV by year, video games. We haven't done entertainment in a while. Let's see what we got here.
Right, we'll do some
rabbits that were never really wear. Rabbits that never really wear. I don't know what the hell that means.
Probably has something to do with furs. I don't know. Keep going.
Counting the stars, mapping the strip. No, that's about Vegas. Hats. No, we don't know anything about hats. What the hell? Dilbert and his cohorts. Who the hell is Dilbert? So, movies to TV and TVs to movies. Is this going to be a quiz or is this going to be
movies to TVs
No.
Yeah, no, we can't do that one. That one's kind of screwed.
Why do they do this to me?
I don't know.
It annoys me. Popular by topic. Band members.
Oh no, you got another real names.
Oh, what? Oh well, no. I thought you said romance. I was like, what?
No.
80s movies. Cool 80s movies. I guess.
Hey, we can try that one.
Okay. All right. What is Go Rock the Caveman movie critic? Wait a minute, hold on. We gotta check that one out. It says caveman. We gotta check it out. Okay. So Go Rock the Unfrozen Caveman movie critic goes to movies and gives his takes on them best he can. Being new to the modern world confuses him a bit. Figure out what 80s movies Go Rock is watching. Okay, sounds interesting. So, number one. Ugh. Go Rock, go to movie. See big caveman appear. Big caveman chase small cave girl and try to kill. Then Go Rock see smaller caveman appear. Smaller caveman try to help girl. Big caveman lose eye. Big caveman get caught in machine. Smash. Cave girl safe. Leave with dog. Go Rock glad.
The fuck was he smoking?
Is he describing Dune, the Terminator, the Thing, or Starman? So,
my God.
He saw big caveman appear, then big caveman chase small cave girl and try to kill, and then smaller caveman appear. Smaller caveman tried to help cave girl. Big caveman lost his eye, got caught in a machine. Smash.
Terminator.
Smash. Cave girl safe. I think that is Terminator. I think that is Terminator. It's a weird description, but we're going with it.
Wait, I either need alcohol, weed, or something. Well, wait, I took my meds. I'd be fine.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's go.
All right. Chris says, take this one, Denise. I got nothing. All right. So maybe I should give you your choices beforehand.
No. It's okay. Do it the other way.
Well, no, I think it would be better. So you got something kind of in your head. The Last Dragon, Bloodsport, The Karate Kid, Streets of Fire. Those are the four choices when Go Rock went to see this movie.
I'm screwed.
Go Roxy. Cave Boy and Mother travel to new cave where sun sets. Other cave children not like new cave boy. New cave boy get kicked by mean cave children. Go Roxy. Old caveman teach cave boy how to kick back. New cave boy defeat mean cave children in contest. Earn respect. This make Go Rock happy. Did he describe The Last Dragon, Bloodsport, The Karate Kid, or Streets of Fire?
Karate Kid, Chris says. I'm going to go with that because that
I think it's
sounds
Karate
right.
Kid. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to write it. The next two are write-ins. So
oh, shit.
Be ready. It's one word.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Ugh, Go Rock relate to this movie. Cave people find very old caveman frozen for many moons, bring to life. Caveman live in cave that is not real. Caveman miss family. Future caveman, old caveman leave fake cave. Old caveman hang on to feet of great mechanical bird and fly away. Go Rock can't decide if he's happy or sad.
King Kong.
Well, no, he flew in a bird at the ending. A mechanical bird flew away. So, so there was an old caveman that was frozen for many moons. He was brought to life, and then he lived in a cave that is not real. And then apparently he missed his family, but future caveman held old caveman leave fake cave. Now he hangs on to feet of great mechanical bird and fly away. I want to say,
oh, for the love of crap.
What was it Avengers? No, it wasn't Avengers. But that's not two words. That's two words. Man, I don't know. We got to put in
Nardia. I don't know.
Nardia? What? Okay, so what movie ended with something holding on to an old caveman, which I'm guessing is an old person, hanging on to a mechanical bird and flying away? What movie ended with that?
Well, obviously, one I haven't seen. I mean, shit.
Oh, man.
I don't think it's one any of us have seen. We're all sitting here scratching our nuts going, what is going on here?
Flew away. Was it? I don't know. But, all right. So, well, I don't know. We'll just skip that. I don't know.
You know what? When we get the answers to that, we're all going to kick ourselves in the ass.
It's going to make perfect sense when we get the answer to it. We're like, oh, damn it. I gotta think about that. All right. We'll go ahead to the next one. Go Rock see strange movie about caveman and cave woman who have child. Bad caveman kill cave woman. Caveman run away from bad caveman who want to take cave child. Want cave child because she think about flames and flames appear. Child killed hold on. Child killed bad caveman with flames and go to live with old cave farmer and wife.
Firestarter.
Firestarter? Okay. All right. I'll put that in there. Firestarter. Firestarter. I got to spell it right then. Firestarter. I was thinking about that first one. Denise says splash. In Splash, did they fly off with a fake bird?
I don't know.
I was going to say Batman but did they find a frozen caveman?
I think that our cave buddy here that goes to see this movie.
All right, we're just going to put it in Splash because that sounds like a reasonable. It sounds reasonable. So, well, it won't be, but it sounds reasonable. All right, number 5. Go Roxy movie about sad caveman who fall off boat. Girls save sad caveman, then find him later. Girl strange. Sometimes change into fish. Oh, this might be the one she's talking about. Bad caveman find out about fish girl and take her away. Good
Yeah.
caveman save fish girl from bad caveman. They both escaped to live in the ocean.
Yep,
I think
that
that
is Flash. Yep.
Flash. Okay. Want to come back to the bird one. So Go Roxy movie about mini caveman on boat. Caveman leader on boat mean. Treat everyone bad. Go to island to get plants to take home. When go home, leader even more mean. Cavemen revolt and take the boat. Put mean leader on tiny boat and send away. Cavemen find island where they can live happy and free. Are they talking about Dead Calm, Yellowbeard, Death Ship, or The Bounty?
Yellowbeard?
Maybe. Man,
I would have said Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's not on there.
Well, I thought about Amistad at first, but that was
It actually sounds like one of my dreams, just carry me away to some deserted island and you can live off the land. There you go. I'm all for that. Shit.
I'll call it Yellowbeard. All right. Go Roxy movie about caveman, cave woman who travel in machine cart. Stop in small farm town. No one there, just cave children living in the field. Cave children evil. They kill cave parents. And capture travelers. Travelers set planted field on fire to escape. Go Rock scared, then happy for travelers and cave children.
I know the answer.
All right. Sleepaway Camp, Children of the Corn, Halloween 3, and The Prey.
Children of the Corn.
All right. We may get a couple of them right. Oh, we got to write in the answer on this one.
Shit.
Go Roxy, strange, funny, scary movie about tiny creatures. Caveman father bring home pet for cave son. Pet nice. Pet get wet. Then many tiny creatures pop out. New pets not nice. Mean pets jump in pool, and many, many more mean pets come out. Pets watch movie and get killed. Sunshine kill meanest pets. Caveman from east comes and take first pet away from cave boy. Go Rock feels sad for cave boy, but happy for pet.
Gremlins.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that's Gremlins. Yeah, I got that one. Oh,
Chris says, does this guy go ugh after? You need to say ugh.
He probably does. Go Rock see movie about cave children in learning cave. Bad cavemen from land across great water fly over and float down. Carry magic boomstick. Start killing people. Some cave children hide in woods and fight bad cavemen. Bad cavemen finally leave, and good cave children put names on rock for all to remember. War games, enemy mines, Commando, or Red Dawn. I think it's Red Dawn.
I think so.
I think it's Red Dawn. It's just a good guess. It's Red Dawn. All right, we only got one of this, one more. So, Go Rock see the movie that make him a laugh. See sad cave girl. Sad because family not remember special day. Cave girl get annoyed at goofy cave boy who like her. Cave boy like handsome strong cave boy at learning cave instead. At end, cave girl family finally remembers special day, and handsome strong cave boy becomes cave girl's cave boyfriend. Also, goofy cave boy get date with hot cave girl. Go Rock, no understand, but laugh. How you doing? Judgy? Please come over to the Sportcat show and subscribe. Let's see. So is that some kind of wonderful, pretty in pink, 16 candles or private school?
16 candles. And the chat agrees.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that yet. All right. Well, let's see. We're gonna suck at this one, I think. Well, no, number one we got right. The Terminator's 1984 science fiction starring Schwarzenegger, Michael Biron, and Linda Hamilton. She was hot. About a cybernetic assassin from 2029.
You just like a woman that can kick your ass. That's all.
I just like women. I like breasticles. Number two, we got correct. The Karate Kid, an 84 martial arts drama starring Ralph Macchio, Pat Moritato, Elizabeth Shue, and William Zabaka. So it's about a teenager and a mother move to California from Jersey, and the kid gets his ass kicked. So we got this one wrong. Apparently, the correct answer was Iceman. Number three. So, this is the one where Mechanical Bird flew him away. So, Iceman, 1984 science fiction film starring Johnny Lone, Timothy Hutton, Lindsay Cruz, and Danny Glover. It's about finding a prehistoric man frozen in ice. When he thaws out, they notice brain activity and are able to bring the caveman to life.
Well, I never seen it.
Artificial simulated environment for study, and enters a habitat to communicate with caveman and gives the name of Charlie. So, and Charlie helps him escape. I don't know that I ever saw that one.
I've never seen it.
Well, you got Firestarter wrong.
Well,
so, no, wait a minute. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Firestarter. Oh, I didn't put an R in there. Firestarter. We did get it right. So.
I was right. Woohoo!
Keith, Heather Locklear, Drew Barrymore, Martin Sheen, and George Scott, two college students who volunteer to participate in an experiment where they're giving a dose of drug called Lot 6, became telepathic. They get married and have a daughter named Charlene, who develops the power of fire. So,
yep.
I don't remember that movie. So,
it's got what's her name in it? She was a little girl, when she was young.
Okay. Splash was number 5. We got that correct. Romantic fantasy starring Tom Hanks, Daryl Hannah, John Candy, Eugene Levy. Tom Hanks is the co-owner of a business who decides to take a vacation. After falling off a sailboat, he's rescued by a mermaid who managed to find him and returns him to New York. Able to sprout legs when she's out of the water, they start to have a romantic relationship. So does she split her tail so that...
Look at, I'm jealous of a fish.
I'm kind of...
Splits her tail.
She splits. She gives new meaning.
I don't know how that works. Go find your mermaid. Find out.
Number 6, got wrong. It was not Yellowbeard. It was The Bounty. 84 British epic historical starring Mel Gibson and Fletcher Christian. Anthony Hopkins as Captain William Bligh. And it's the 5th remake of the Mutiny HMS Bounty. Mutiny on the HMS Bounty. So there you go. You got that wrong, Brenda. It was The Bounty.
It was some kind of pirate looking dude.
Well, I mean, we were in ballpark, so yeah. Children of the Corn, we got that right. 1984 supernatural slasher starring Peter Horton and Linda Hamilton. Traveling in their car through Nebraska, a young couple hits a young boy who stumbled onto the road after getting his throat slashed. So, all right. Hey, Jake, how are you? That's right, Jake. Please come over to the Sportcat shows. Hit that subscribe button. Like it, share it, hype it. Tell all your friends. Tell everybody. We're stupid. We're here every day.
Yeah. Hey, we didn't do too bad on this one.
No. Gremlins, 1984. They call that a horror movie. I didn't think it was really a horror movie.
They used to classify it as one because of the bad gremlins.
Well, I mean, some of those gremlins are pretty damn mean. So, but
they were mean funny, though.
maybe Gizmo should come back. We should have a new making of Gizmo.
They never made another one, did they?
That would kind of be cool. And I think they did make a Gremlins 2. I think.
Did they? I don't remember seeing that one.
We got number 9, right? Red Dawn. Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen, C. Thomas Howell, Leah Thompson, Jennifer Grey. When the Soviets decide to take over America, kids hide in the wood and start shooting people. They call themselves Wolverines. That was a great movie. I didn't like the remake of it, though, but it was a great movie. So, and 16 Candles. How the hell did you get this? 1984 coming-of-age comedy starring Molly Ringwald, Michael Schofling, and Anthony Michael Hall. When Sam turns 16, she gets pegged, and her entire family forgets about her. So there you go. All right, 16 Candles.
Shit. Oh.
All right. Do we want to try another trivia, or are we just moving on today?
That's up to you. How much news do we have to get into today?
Yeah, we could probably we'll just go on. So, and we'll see what happens. We'll make shit up.
We can always come back and do another one if we run out of shit.
There's always that. So
yeah.
The word of the day is deep fake. The deep fake refers to an image or recording that is so convincingly altered and manipulated to represent someone as doing or saying something that was not actually done. It's hard to tell deep fakes anymore, really. So,
yeah, I think that's why my circle stays so small.
You know, but I think all throughout history we've had deep fakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, true.
I think, Photoshop was kind of before AI, and then people, look at what is that movie, Catch Me If You Can. He used so many documents that were deep fakes. I think just used Xerox copiers and Kodak. So I think we've always had deep fakes. I think it's just the level.
Look at our doctors. I'm going to tell you, I've spent so many years with bad neuropathy in my left foot, bad, and I could not feel the bottom of my foot. So I started using those tuning forks, and now I have feeling. Well, so I called the doctor, and I'm like, look, now I feel all the burning and the tingling, and they give me another prescription. I ordered this.
Duh.
No, I ordered this cream, used it one day, and do you know I have not woken up all week long with the burning and the tingling on my foot?
It's got magnesium in it, I bet.
Yes, it does.
Yep, magnesium.
And it goes straight on my foot, and I have not felt, and it's amazing.
We've been doing that for my mentally challenged cousin, because she wakes up screaming in pain.
Do you guys use the mama bear stuff?
You'd have to ask the Sportcat. I don't know.
That's what I got. I'm here to tell you. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Not being woken up in the middle of the night with the burning and the tingling, and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But your doctors don't tell you that.
Yeah, that stuff won't work for me because since I have the spinal injuries in my neck, any point in day, my left hand may hurt, my right hand may hurt. Yeah, so it just depends on.
Yeah, I got this machine you put your hand in, and it radiates heat, and it massages your palm, your wrist, and everything, and it's good for arthritis, carpal tunnel, trigger finger. It's amazing. I love it. Yeah. I love it.
Mrs. Sportcat put this thing around my neck and tied it real tight, and it felt like it had 3 softballs on each side with electric shock therapy. I don't know. And she's like, "This is going to help your headache." It's my fucking blood pressure, but hey, it didn't kill me.
At least she didn't put it around your head and try to squeeze your brain.
She couldn't find anything. So Historic Plaza in New York City opened in 1907 on the state. And you could get a room for $2.50 a night. But
good Lord.
In today's rates, that's about $65.
75, 80. Yeah, it all
And
depends. High
now
quality,
they charge
paying 300.
They charge over $1,000 now. So
Oh
ain't
my
no
God.
hotel worth that damn much.
I
So.
think the last time I was at a 5-star hotel, it was about $300. That was in San Antonio.
I'd try not to pay more than like $120 a night for a room. But wait a minute. No, that's not true. If we go to the beach and it's a resort where we don't have to leave, we get everything brought in, and we're there for a week, I'll pay more for that because I don't want to. I don't want to leave the place. Give me the pool, give me the beach, and give me a balcony to put my feet up and smoke a cigar.
I had a hot tub in the room. It was amazing.
I don't know. Hot tubs are cool. You know what I want? And I just wish to hell there was stuff around me that was more closer and more convenient. I want a dry sauna. You know, the ones with the cedar walls and was it lava rocks? Yeah, that's what I want. I need one of those. I think that would really help.
You'd last 5 minutes in there and you'd be like, hey, get out of here. I'm sweating my balls off.
No, we used to, there was one in Virginia we'd go to all the time. And it was, it was a county-owned park. It had 2 Olympic-sized pools, an indoor and an outdoor one. And you could go do your laps, do whatever, and then you could go to the hot tub, and then you go to the sauna. And I love that. But we don't have shit like that here. So,
Chris, I would never advise you put anything in that machine that I have except for hand. It would squeeze the crap out of you, probably break it. You'd end up in a cast.
Whoa. Whoa. All right. Well, today, July 6th, 2026, the 187th day of the year, the 28th week. Every day is special for some reason, and today is no different. Well, let's find out some interesting facts. So, 2016, here you go, Brenda. One of your friends, South African Paralympic champion Oscar Piatros was sentenced to 6 years in prison for murder. So he couldn't run away.
How is he my friend?
No, because he's a cripple. 1947, the Soviet Union started mass producing the AK-47.
Yes.
So what's all right? You're the gun person. What's the difference between an AK-47 and an AR-15?
Power.
Power.
There's not a lot. There's not a lot of difference.
Like, is it one like made in Russia and the other one's made in like Germany or something? I don't know.
And one has more kickback than the other. I like ARs because when we take those to the range, I can actually sit still and not get my shoulder busted.
Push backwards, so
yeah. Well, they can't push me backwards in my chair because these electric chairs are they don't move if they're off.
The brakes.
I leave it on though. I'm going somewhere.
1776, the Declaration of Independence was publicly released in the Pennsylvania Evening Post on today's date. 1535, Catholic Saint Sir Thomas More was executed for treason against King Henry VIII. He refused to attend the coronation of Anne Boleyn as Queen of England, caused King Henry to say, well, you're treasonous. Jury found him guilty, and he was killed. Well, there you go.
Nowadays, they would have been like, good on you if you didn't want to go.
Kevin Hart, born in 1979. He's 47 today. 50 Cent, well, he was born in 1975. He's 51 today. Yep. Sylvester Stallone, born in 1946. Happy 80th birthday to him. And George W. Bush, born in 1946. He's 80 today. Yeah, all right. Today's holiday is Virtual Hug a Virtual Assistant today. Yep. International Kissing Day. I need to go outside and find somebody. So,
you have a wife in the house. Just go kiss Tiny Terrorist. He'll give you a hug.
No, he'll attack me. He'll probably bite my knee. Let's see. Wayne Gibbons. It's not a leap year. We're in Cancer. Birthstone is ruby, and the birth flower is larkspur. What the hell is a larkspur? I have no idea. Hey, CB.
What is that?
I don't know. It's a bird. I don't know what the hell is about. I don't know. So, let's see. Trivia for today, July 6th. Answer this question. Jesus Christ. I got to be able to pronounce it. Lacrisif. Licrisisfe. What is the answer to that? CB, we need your help with this one. Licrisisfe. What is the answer?
Crazy.
Crazy? Well,
oh, wait. Chris's midlife crisis.
Oh. Yeah, all right. It's better than any other choices we've heard. And how the hell did he know this?
Chris, did you look that up?
How the hell did you know that, Chris? I get crisis out of it. Lie in FE? I don't know. Oh, he took French. Okay. Or Chris or CB says it looks French. I have no idea. Okay. Quote of the day by day, in every way, I am getting better and better. That was by Emile Koo. All right. Well,
good job, buddy.
First Vietnam soldier to receive the U.S. Medal of Honor, Captain Roger Donlin, this day in 1964. The first H-bomb explosion within the U.S. The U.S. conducts the first H-bomb test. It was exploded within the boundaries of the U.S. It was called the Sedan shot of Operation Storox in Nevada. Okay, we're bombing ourselves.
Yeah, why not?
1944, the day the clowns cried. The worst tragedy in American circus history, when the Big Top by Ringling Brothers catches fire during a performance. A crowd of 6,000. 168 deaths, 700 injured. People stampeded. Arson was suspected, but the culprit has never been determined.
I just recently read something about that, and about they used the flame retardant on or something that was made of a chemical that actually made the fire worse, but it was supposed to protect them from the rain. That's what it was.
Back in that era, everything would kill you.
Well, I think it was something that was
we didn't
equivalent.
have any OSHA. We didn't have
I think it was equivalent to like gasoline to keep the rain off the tent.
Petroleum nowadays, so
yeah. Let's just fire ourselves.
Jackie Robinson refuses to sit at the back of the bus. Future Hall of Famer Jackie Robinson is ordered to move to the back of the Army bus he's riding in by the white driver. Even though segregation has been banned, Second Lieutenant Robinson had sat next to a light-skinned black lady whom the driver had mistaken for white. After he refused to move, he was taken into custody when the bus reached its destination. When Robinson confronted the investigation about the officer being a racist, the officer recommended him to be court-martialed.
That officer could have been a rapist also.
He could have. So. The commander consented to charge Robinson with multiple offenses. Public drunkenness, even though Robinson never drank, was eventually reduced to 2 counts of insubordination. That's bullshit.
I am so glad they don't do that shit nowadays.
Yeah, he was barred from serving overseas as coach of the Army Athletics before later receiving an honorable discharge. All right, so there you go.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you know what? It worked out really well because he received some advice from some people that's to go apply for the Kansas City Monarchs, which was a Negro American League baseball team. And, well, look at the career he had. So, yeah. So, Let's see. Anne Frank goes into hiding this day in 1942. Anne Frank and her family go into hiding from the Nazis in a friend's attic. They were later joined by others who remained hidden for 2 years. Well, then they were discovered and sent to concentration camp. Anne's father, Otto, was the only one of the hidden people to survive. One of the men who hid them was sent to prison but managed to escape. The other was sent to a concentration camp till he was liberated at the end of the war. It was such a sad time in our history. So
yeah, look at interesting, CB. That's interesting.
CB says, I made 2 lists last night, one from early morning and one is aliens, which had 14 subjects and also lists 12 potential zombies. Did you have a vision or?
I think he's. Are you in the middle of writing another book, CB? Is that what you're doing?
He probably is.
Yeah.
First all talking motion picture this day in 1928. The Lights of New York premieres in New York City. So grossed $1 million. All right. The first U.S. coin. The design of the first U.S. cent is approved by the Continental Congress. Creation of the coin had been authorized the previous April. It was inspired by Ben Franklin's work and become known as the Franklin cent. Boy, I bet you if you had one of those now, that'd be worth some money.
Yeah. I gotta look.
Yeah, there's going to be a new cent come out when Trump is out of office. He's having his own penny. So,
hi, Sage.
So, a hard night. Hello, Sage. A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles. Well, that was this day in 1964. Yeah.
Oh, now I'm going to have that song in my head all day.
The USS William D. Porter is commissioned in 1943. You remember the Porter accidentally launched a torpedo, narrowly missing USS Iowa.
Always blowing shit up.
Yeah, this day in 1943. The first Major League All-Star game this day in 1933 was played in Kaminsky Park. Boy, I heard the Chicago Cubs stadium, Wrigley Field, was a dang swimming park this weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Amelia Airport, the famed American female.
Amelia Earhart, not airport.
Whatever. Her too. She set her first flight averaging 181 miles an hour over a 60-mile course.
She was an airport.
And she landed at an airport. Republican Party officially adopts its new name during the convention held in Michigan in 1854. It's been around that long. Wow. So the party grew out of opposition to the Kansas-Nebraska Act, which repealed the Missouri Compromise and opened Kansas territory and Nebraska territory to slavery and future admissions as slave states. I don't know what that means without reading history, but that sounds like it wasn't good.
I'm fixing to be triggered right now. So
George Bush, we talked about him, his birthday today. Burt Ward from Batman. He was the Boy Wonder. He was born this day in 1945.
Boy Wonder.
Janet Leigh, the actress from Psycho, born in 1927. Wow. 1927. Bill Haley. Well, he was an American rock and roller. Rock Around the Clock was number 1. He was born in 1925. The $1 Million Mermaid, born in 1887. Australian world record holder, swimmer, and actress. She starred in the first sex shocker movie, A Daughter of the Gods, in 1916. Okay, so she was basically a porn star. Sweet.
Probably. They called them mermaids back then?
I did not know they had porn stars back then. All right.
Well,
Chris,
but
remind me to Google that, Chris.
Well, but they were a lot different then. They actually wore clothes, and they were just pretty girls who Seductive.
Porn stars in
It's
clothes.
seductive.
I'm so confused. I don't think that's the way it works.
The 80s and the early 90s was when you actually really got to, and late 70s you got to see like boobies. I can't even say boobies right now.
It was full on fur back then. CB says I was writing material for stories and I reached the government list for zombies, then looked at alien sightings as well as creatures in Norse legend. In the 9 realms are separate planets. Norse creatures could only visit us, which is why they're on the list. Okay. CB says sex work is one of the oldest work. I did not know
it is.
Back
it
in
is. One of the oldest professions that you will ever find.
Jesus Christ. John Paul Jones, 1747. Famous quote, I have not yet begun to fight. He was a Scottish-born naval officer. Some say he's the reason the Navy is the way it is today. So, Elise Beasley, 1954, from Moonlighting. Talked about Rocky Rambo, his birthday today. And it's also Rocky Balboa's birthday. So, Fred Dry. He's a American TV actor and football player. He played Hunter, born in 1946. Ned Beatty, from Deliverance. Boy, you sure do got a pretty mouth. Born in 1937. And if you have not watched that movie, before you die, you need to watch Deliverance.
I've seen it.
It's well worth the price of admission. They need to remake that movie. Della Reese, 1931. So, Touched by an Angel, and was seen in Harlem Nights.
They couldn't
Merv
that movie.
Griffin. Wow. 1925. Wow. I remember the Merv Griffith show. So, his tombstone reads, I will not be right back after this message.
No way.
It's what the trivia says. I don't make this up. I just read it. William Schallert. Well, he's president of the Screen Actors Guild. Well, he was. He was born in 1922. Nancy Reagan. She was an American first lady, born in 1921. Wow. That just doesn't seem... I remember these people. How the hell were they born that long ago?
Because we were kids and stuck in front of a TV. That's how we remember it.
Sebastian Cabot,
our babysitter.
Okay, who's Sebastian Cabot? Do you know who Sebastian Cabot
played on a show that had that little girl, blonde pigtails, and a little boy, brother and sister. He was like their house butler or whatever.
You got some of it right. Family Affair.
There you go. Thank you. Couldn't remember the name.
1918. Wow. Laverne Andrews. Didn't we just have one of them on a show around the first of the year? One of the Andrews singers, born in 1911. Had to be one of their kids. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Holy cow. How the hell I can't believe I know people that old or remember shit that far back.
Like I said, TVs were our babysitters. That's where we were put.
Yeah, that's true. It's National Fried Chicken Day, International Kissing Day. We talked about that. It's Jesus Day in the Czech Republic, whatever the hell that means.
My lips are lonely. Oh.
Capital City Day, Heroes Day of Zambia. All right. Well, all right. Everybody's a hero in Zambia. National Hand Roll Day. What the hell is a hand roll? National Air Traffic Control Day. Take Your Webmaster to Lunch Day. Virtual Hug a Virtual Assistant Day. World Zoonosis Day. All right. So what's CB saying out here in the chat? I find one of the most interesting things is the Palladians, who look like historical Vikings. Okay. All right. I'll take his word on it. I don't want a hand. What is a hand roll? Sushi? Is that what that is? That's what it looks like.
I could take this several different ways. So we'll just say, there you go. It is sushi.
So, all right. Yes, Japanese sushi. Do you like sushi?
Some.
It depends.
I've eaten it before, and you got to be in the mood for it.
We used to go to this place when we were flying, and it was in Denver, and it was a spicy roll, and it was basically sushi, but it was, what was it called? Lava roll. Was it called lava roll? I don't remember. It was something spicy. Basically, it was every pepper that was from the area. It was very.
Let me ask you something.
No.
How do you eat something that is extremely hot when your nose is running all the way down your lips? How do you do this?
You get 2 tampons, shove one at you. Keep going.
Oh my God,
no. How do you ask me advice like that? I don't know.
Well, you're the one talking about eating.
I mean, I love spicy stuff. I do. Now, I don't want it so hot that you can't taste it. It's got to have a flavor. Those people that are just like, oh, I'm here for the heat. No, I like heat, but I want it to have a flavor, you know? So it's got to have a flavor to it. I mean, my favorite pepper would be Japanese. Jalapeno. I guess it would be my favorite pepper.
No,
probably
they
followed
make
by
better
the hat.
peppers than that, but still.
Well, that's my normal. That's my go-to.
Well, I'm allergic to jalapenos, so we don't go any further with any kind of other peppers with me.
Yeah, so you gotta go further. Hatch is good with a little garlic on pasta and pizza. So yeah, you gotta learn your peppers. Enjoy the spice.
If I eat jalapenos, my gums, my tongue, and my lips all swell. I look like. You ever see that really old movie, that Mr. Limpet, the fish with the big John Knotts? I can't eat jalapenos.
Mental note: when I get to Brenda's house to visit her, I'm going to smear her with a.
You are not.
National Hawaiian Day, Pet Remembrance Day, National Graham Cracker Day. I don't know, Graham Cracker fan. Build the Scarecrow Day, National Workaholics Day, Mechanical Pencil Day, Apple Turnover Day. So, Work Without Your Hands Day. How the hell do you do that? World Circle Dance Day. All right, so there you go. Let's see. We're going to skip right forward through some of this. The Soviet Union was founded on this day in 1923. Ooh, all right. 1945, Abbott and Costello's film The Naughty Nineties released. All right, longest version. So 1945. 1957, John Lennon, Paul McCartney meet for the first time. So, and well, we know what happens from there. Yep. 2020, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes agrees to the largest contract for an athlete's in sports history. 12 years for $503 million. What the hell do you do with that much money?
You know what? You just pick up a bat, hit a ball, and you make millions. What the hell are we doing wrong?
He doesn't pick up a bat. He actually throws a ball.
Well, I meant football. Sorry, I was thinking something else. Well, it's the same way with baseball players. They get on a field. Men get on a field, and on a field where they have to wear a cup to cover their junk so they don't get kicked. And they throw around or they hit balls and they make millions of dollars. What the hell?
But now let's be fair. It took forever for them to get there. They've worked their entire life to get to that point. All right.
Sure they did.
And the career expectancy could be anywhere from less than 1 year to, well, unless you're Tom Brady or Peyton Manning, it's limited to, 5 to 12 years.
I'm sorry. Denise can agree with me. All right, guys. Us women are going to get on the field and we're going to play with your balls. We want some of those millions.
Well, look at the WNBA. You have the WNBA. You can do it too. And then there's soccer. I mean, I don't even understand it, but there's in soccer.
You're not allowed to touch ball with your hands.
In softball. softball. You can play softball. So
I used to play softball when I was in high school.
So yeah, there you go. That explains. I knew you were gay.
Shut up. I was also
Live
a cheerleader,
updates.
you dickhead.
Trump says that we will win the Iran one way or another.
Oh God,
But,
here we go again.
I had a thought about this. They maybe they're just now having it. I don't know. They got this big funeral for one of the bad guys we killed, and they were all there, like a gazillion of them, and chanting "Death to America." I mean, it seems to me that that would have been easy target practice. So,
Well, that's not the only place that says that. We get that all the time. Apparently, we're bad.
But they were all like right there. I mean, couldn't we just save a lot of money and drop like one bomb? And hey, you asked for it. You said "Death to America," so we were like, "We'll meet you there."
We're already there. Come to our hell.
I don't know. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, I guess. Let's see. Speculation grows over Mojambique Kahini whereabouts after the procession. 4 killed in Israel strike in Lebanon. See, that's it. They're never going to get along. Just start shooting. Khomeini's body arrives in the Iranian city of Qom ahead of the procession. Well, hey, at least he wasn't late. The U.S. is urged not to sell F-35 fighter jets to Turkey by Netanyahu. Trump says the U.S. is either going to make a deal or finish the job. So there you go. Let's see.
We're in, we're out. We're in, we're out. We're in, we're out.
It's just, I don't know.
It's like a big circle jerk, you know?
12 ships left the strait today, and they're all bound for Asian countries, so that doesn't do us any good. There will be blood. There's pictures of shooting Trump, long processions. Why do we care? I mean, why do we care? Honestly, yeah, we killed him. Yeah, have a party. Well, we can, where all of you see, to me, they're all at the funeral in every city. Just drop, I don't know how many cities are there. Just drop a dozen bombs and be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't have all hung out together chanting "Death to America." I mean,
to tell you the truth, we could get a gaggle of baboons to run things better than what in the hell is going on now.
But here's the problem. Even let's just say we did that. We were the asshole country that did that. We actually talked Israel out of doing that. We did. No, it's been documented over the weekend. We talked Israel out of that. Well, there would just be another 100,000,000 more of them that would do the same thing. So it's not like we would be winning the war by killing, a third of the country or whatever. So I mean, they're never going to like us.
No.
So no matter what we do, they're never going to
just get along.
Just stay in your own sandbox. Leave us the hell alone. Jesus. Trump officials are using the same company to make the reflecting pool repairs as the ones that initially did it. So it's the same company that's going to be going in. They're draining the water. Now, here's a conspiracy theory you probably haven't heard, Brenda. I'll beat you to it on this one.
What?
So there is a YouTuber that investigates all contracts in DC, and she breaks it down by materials and RFPs and all kinds of, she's really thorough.
Okay.
And she tied the reflecting pool to tunnels. And we've come to the conclusion, or at least a lot of us have, this East Wing, it's more than just Trump's ballroom.
Right.
That's just what's sitting on top of it.
Yes.
We don't know how many stories are below it and what's below it. We suspect a data center is there.
Yes.
We suspect. We'll never know. What do data centers need? 2 things.
Yep.
They need
Water.
electricity.
Yep.
So we know that they've upgraded the grid in Washington, D.C. to like the maximum going into the White House grounds. So we know that for a fact. So if there was a data center down there, they would need water.
Yep.
Some of the material in parts that were ordered for the reflecting pool are things that are needed for water for a data center that aren't necessarily needed to have a big pool in the middle of Washington, D.C.
Correct.
And there's an unlimited, well, I shouldn't say unlimited, but pretty much unlimited the tidal basin out of the Potomac. So the new plan, they're going to bring in the tidal basin water. It's going to be filtered, made pure, whatever. And it's going to be ionized when it comes back out. So there's no algae in the reflecting pool, and in the bottom's going to be purple. I don't know. I don't care what color the bottom is. Just make the damn thing look pretty. That's all I care about. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's had problems its entire time. But
my problem is
no, here I haven't finished yet before you start. So they're putting a lot of money into pumps and filtration. The water's going somewhere before it comes back out from underground into the reflecting pool, and it's going to be ionized. Data centers, when the water is output from its cooling, is ionized.
Yep.
So what if this whole thing has been a facade and the government's wanted us to think, oh, there's people damaging it, it's algae, and they're really setting up a water pumping station that they're putting the output into the reflecting pool as a byproduct.
I do believe you are correct. But it's harming the ducks.
No, actually, well, that when they dumped hydrogen peroxide, that was probably a stupid move. But yeah, when they did that. So yeah, that's that was probably stupid. But once it comes out, it's supposed to be like you're supposed to be able to dive in and drink it. So yeah.
I wouldn't be drinking that shit.
I don't know how many years it's going to be before that'll be completed, but well, no, I think they said by the end of 2028 they're going to have the East Wing fixed. So I would assume that I don't know. So, and they've arrested some people for vandalism. And I'm sure there's probably people that have vandalized it. So, but yeah, and they've set up such high security around the reflecting pool. I mean, that was like overkill what they did to it. So I really think that there might be something more, and that wouldn't surprise me because they've been digging and doing tunnels under DC for years.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't surprise me if the reflecting pool has got something to do with the East Wing cooling water for the.
They've had tunnels under the White House for years.
Oh yeah, they've been there for years. So there's tunnels all over under Northern Virginia, DC. Yeah. So
we've got them here.
So this story kind of made headlines over the weekend, and it's really funny. One of the only, besides for local media, one of the only ones to cover it. It got a lot of ground on social media, but you see a block party turn ugly, and a female officer, a white female blonde officer, is basically surged and overtaken by a group of people. And over the weekend, this has been something that's not been just isolated to one city. The Carolinas, where this occurred, I think this was in South Carolina. They're calling them feral teenagers, rushed a blonde female police officer and beat her. Now, let me ask you this. Did you see this footage?
I did not.
Well, these are all young teens, and they've obviously got her on the ground. One of them's beating her with what looks like a Roman candle. It may be a stick. I don't know. Needless to say, it probably didn't feel good. But what if, as that young blonde female officer was on her back, she just opened fire and killed those 4 teens?
I would have.
Now, she would probably be justified in that use of force because she was on the ground. She was in fear of her life. She was overpowered. She showed great restraint, and nobody is talking about that. They're basically covering this story up, but she would have been in her rights to do that, in my opinion.
Yep.
And it would have been a justified shooting. Where would we be today? And then look,
I would have grabbed them by their hair and beat their ass.
Well, it's kind of hard to when you've got 5-on-1 and 2 of them are men.
You know what that is? You know what that is? That is parents letting their little children do whatever the hell they want to do growing up. No, I know.
Little.
So they grow up and they act like that. I know they're not little.
They're in their teens.
They should have had their asses busted when they were younger, but they wouldn't be acting like this.
No argument. So, yeah, she was punched in the face, hit with a stick. When backups come in, they took care of all of them. And she managed to eventually, once there was only one person on her, she managed to get her footing against him. It was a male then. But then afterwards, when this teen takeover, they found all these weapons and spikes and guns and knives. What is a teenager doing with a Glock with a 30-round magazine? What? Yeah, a spear. What would this? If that girl, instead of a bat, had that spear, imagine what would have happened to the police officer. She would have had to have used deadly force then.
Yes,
she'd had a chance. So. And then imagine today's headlines. We're talking about riots in South Carolina because there was 4 teens shot by a white female officer. Yeah. 19-year-old fatally shot, 6 others wounded during a 4th of July teen takeover. And this one, well, it occurred in Florida, Pensacola, Florida, where you don't really hear about these type of things happening. And police had to call for backup from surrounding counties. Turned violent afterwards. Well, what did they find? Multiple weapons, knives, guns, rifles. What teenager brings this shit to a party? Raleigh, North Carolina, 9 shot. And we didn't even talk about in Chicago. Jesus Christ! It took 300 officers in Raleigh to get the situation under control. Once it was under control, guess what? Multiple weapons found. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it.
Spanking your kids and teaching them manners is not abuse. Okay.
No, but I think we need to change the age on some of these crimes. 18, if you go out with a Glock and you're arrested and you're 15, I think it should be treated as an adult.
I do too.
Honestly,
I do. And I would have never thought that before.
The parents too.
Yes,
they should get the parents.
Yes, and you know what? I would have never thought about that before, but nowadays you got these 14 and 15-year-old kids that are doing this, thinking that, well, I'll get away with it.
Yes,
you got older people that are giving them the guns that are also involved because they know they'll get away with it.
Yes.
And it's ridiculous. Boy, let that be one of my kids. Oh, holy shit.
Oh, I'm with you. So I don't know what the hell our president is. Sometimes I just wonder about him.
Is he trolling again?
Social and posted a picture. Hold on, I'll post the picture here of Air Force One, the old Air Force One with the previous administration. And oh, Jesus, did it go all the way to the bottom? Hold on, I'll have to scroll to find it. What is he doing this stupid shit for? This is just...
He's a troll. He likes to troll.
No, some points I think you go a little too far with the trolling.
Yes, he does. He does.
Yeah, and this obviously, we'll get to it, is AI, but this to me is totally uncalled for. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. Well, hold on. I was here on the front, but now I got to chase it down to the bottom. It's basically he made a painting or an AI picture of the Obamas on the previous Air Force.
Oh, I've seen that.
The new one. And it's got graffiti on it, and it looks pretty shitty. He shouldn't.
Yeah, I've seen it.
No, I had it brought up front, but I guess we don't keep your screen on it, it goes
I
to.
know when I seen that, I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh, I mean, what was he thinking? Yeah, I sent it to you. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes, we can. What? Why did you? What? What?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have no answers for him.
That's just stupid.
I think somebody needs to take away his computer. After 6 o'clock at night, he's not allowed to post anything.
Trump touts best fireworks show ever after his speech and after all the weather delays. I can't say that I would argue with him.
No, it was pretty good. I
850,000 pyrotechnics.
Yeah, wow.
40 minutes. It was a little long, but it was okay. I mean, yeah, like I said, after I got a little bored with it after a while, I'll be honest. Like, okay,
I had it up on my TV, so I was laying in bed.
Well, yeah, I was watching it from bed too because it came on so late. It didn't start till like what, almost 12:31, so it was late.
Something like that. Oh, I was sitting up because I was on the computer.
I don't know.
Yeah,
the White House helicopter pad, all the funding for it's going to come by the helicopter manager. Sikorsky is who's making it. Basically, it's a subsidy of Lockheed Martin. They're going to be paying for and installing the helipad. And everybody's like, it's all Trump's. It's all Trump. No, we had to have a helicopter that was modern. And when you land a modern helicopter on grass, well, it's going to set it on fire. So we have to have it's not Trump. It's not just for Trump. We needed one. So, so according to the Washington Post this morning, did the 250th celebration make the Guinness Book of World Records?
I bet it made a big bankroll.
Well, it cost us a lot. Guinness so far is saying that it's yet to be determined. They're still measuring.
They're still measuring it?
Yeah, they're still measuring. Brooklyn Bridge caught on fire. You talked about this.
Yes, it did.
During the Macy's 4th of July party.
Denise, what's wrong with your people? Get your people, Denise.
And there were people that were scared because they thought the bridge was made of wood. What?
No.
What? Bridges hasn't been made of wood in like a long time. So FDNY got there and it was put out pretty quickly. No damage to the 143-year-old bridge. So this made more headlines than the story about the teenagers. Well, I mean, your media. So, and I don't agree with this, but let me back up. I don't agree with it, but I don't disagree that it should be allowed under our Constitution. There was a large group of demonstrators that went with an American flag and protested wearing blue shirts, khaki shorts, and brown boots. They were all white. And they went and they did their little march. They're called a white nationalist group, but they did their march peacefully. There was no trouble. So people are saying that that's racist. It shouldn't be allowed. But it's not against the Constitution.
No, it's not.
And they were peaceful. So
here's what gets me.
Here's what gets me. They're all on the metro in this picture. And they're surrounding this one young black girl. And she doesn't even look scared. And they're not even messing with her.
Well, no.
This isn't about race. This is more about a point.
Yeah. I hate when people make it about race. Look, I grew up most of my life in California. I had friends of every walk of life. I don't see people for the color of their skin or where they're from. I see people for who they are inside. It doesn't matter. They could walk around being green and purple. I don't care. If they're a nasty person, then screw them. But if they're a good person, well, then, hey, This pisses me off.
Well, it doesn't piss me off in another way. I mean, should it happen? Probably not. But then again, there are other groups of other races that walk the street and have a peaceful protest. So you can't. They were peaceful. They didn't start any trouble.
But it still does the separation.
I'm not arguing that. But I think the more important point that I think they were making is that they're just as, I don't know what word I'm going to use here that'll get me in trouble, allowed by law to do that as other groups.
Yes. But it's other group. It's not just that group that this pisses me off with. It's the other groups too, because it's the separation. It's the.
No, I agree. But as long as we have that, then I have no problem with them marching.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, they didn't violate any laws. They had whatever permits they were allowed. They didn't start any trouble. So
we all bleed the same color blood. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything about race. I'm just saying I think the point being proven by those group that specific group more than any others is we should be entitled to equal rights no matter whom you are.
That's true.
And I can't disagree with that point. Now, do I agree that they should do it? Yeah, probably not. I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't want my kids doing it, but
right.
Are they allowed? Yeah. I mean,
and here's the bad thing about it is because they do it, that's going to be made a big deal of.
That's what I said. It was bigger news than the teen takeovers where people were shot and killed.
Yeah, I know.
And injured. And we have teens with automatic weapons. That made more news than actual violence. So that's what I think is wrong with our media. That's why you need to tune in here and get the news with my twisted opinion. So, all right, we're going to move on. Trump rang the opening bell of the stock market from the White House today. So, there you go. And apparently, it was the same bell that he inherited from Biden. So he rang it, but he rang it better. It was louder.
Oh, of course.
Whatever, I don't know. So over the weekend during the fireworks, there was a Delta plane. I cannot talk today. Delta plane coming into Chicago. That's somewhere around 250 feet. Felt a big bang coming into the Midway airport, and they reported it, and it was a fireworks strike. They contacted the cops and said, go check it out. But when the plane landed, there was nothing more than a little paint damage. But should it happen? Yeah, probably not. So yeah, don't launch fireworks near the airports. That's probably stupid.
Don't do it near airports. Do not do it near propane people. Companies. Yeah. Stop it, people. Stop it.
Nobody has heard a bell louder than this bell. In case you haven't been followed it, but there was a crash of a military helicopter, a crew of 4, and 3 were rescued. They were still searching for another. Well, they've suspended the search for the missing sailor. So I believe that is going to bring the total up to the number of people that have been killed in this, whatever you want to call it, military operation to, I believe, 14 now. So they'll release more information. Thoughts and prayers with the family. This I just kind of had to add in there. Dana White suggested God himself kept the storm away from the UFC events. Well, now meteorologists are going back and looking and seeing that the storm actually split in half and went around
the
event.
It did.
So good. Take from that whatever you want. I have no opinion. So.
Somebody split the clouds.
It did happen. I don't know. Check follow the signs. So
you know what though? I can just say God is good.
Well, yeah.
That's
But apparently he likes to see white people beat each other up on the White House grounds. So there you go.
Lord have mercy. I would like
So
to see a
the
bunch of
Democrat
people.
Socialists of America, who are all these people? Well, there's more and more and more of them. The leader of the pack, I'm probably getting in trouble for that word, but the leader of the group seems to be Zohran Mamahmadami, who openly targets white neighborhoods. So, yeah, and then you got Ilhan Omar, who, wants a genocide. So, yeah. So who are these people? Mandami, well, he got in trouble overnight. There was and guess what? A young kid. There was a group of people that opened fire on a vehicle, just shooting randomly into the vehicle. And it was an NYPD vehicle. And one of the detectives, he was shot in the line of duty, but he's going to survive. Robert Carroll, Detective Robert Carroll. And, well, Zohan Rohobahamadami, when he put out his press release on it, misspelled the detective's name 3 times.
Well, it happens.
Yeah, he spelled Carol with a C instead of a K. So yeah, maybe he should. Who he claims that he had just got back from visiting in the hospital. The detective says, "Who come to visit me? Zohran, who Mama died?" No, he didn't. So.
I'm not gonna stick up for the guy, but I had an Aunt Carol, and it was spelled with a C, not a K.
Well, but if you if you just came from seeing your injured detective, you might be able to spell his name.
Well,
right.
This is true.
Mike Johnson warns that many Zohran Hamadami's are on the way. Castro's grandson is now saying he is ready to discuss the future directly with President Trump and has the full power of the regime behind him. So now we're dealing with a young Castro, the grandson. So
that's great.
He's a young guy. Well, maybe he's got some sense. Trump plans to meet Zelensky at the NATO summit, and then he's going to go right over and rat him out by calling Putin. So it's going to be taking place over the next couple of days, the 7th through the 8th. Now, here's a conspiracy theory. Journalists say that Mitch McConnell, well, he is either on life support or he's no longer with us.
They can't find him.
The Republicans, due to some, timing law, they're not going to let him die until after this date because they're afraid that if they do, what's the guy's name that they don't like out of Kentucky? Thomas Massey.
Yes.
You make a last minute bid for McConnell's seat if he dies before
he needs to.
Second Tuesday in August. So supposedly the conspiracy theory is that they've got him on life support and they're not going to pull the plug until.
Okay, so are they going to leave him on life support and just wheel his ass into Congress?
No. They're going to keep him alive on life support because of a technical manipulative procedure that would keep other people from running for his office. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not.
What if that happened with Trump? What if that happened with Trump?
Will they leave him on support now? For all we know, he's got rabies. So there's a video of a seaplane crashing into the Hudson River. Go check it out. Everybody survives. NYPD and FDNY rescued them. We didn't even get into this World Cup fiasco, which luckily, because I don't understand it, Chris would have to explain it. But apparently,
I was watching a celebration in California.
Well, no, let me finish. American player was red carded or red flagged, which apparently in soccer rules means that the person was suspended for a game, and then supposedly it was an American. And that was I don't quote me on this. I know there's a bunch of soccer fans. Don't at me. I don't understand the game. I don't want to understand the game. I played it in middle school. I don't care. But apparently Trump called and they appealed the decision. And well, because Trump wants it, apparently he's going to play. He's not red carded or the 1 game automatic suspension. I don't know. Even Fox is going off on it. Of course, it was a reporter who is actually ain't from around here. Jonathan Hunt. He's a European reporter that reports sports. I don't know. Well, then the Brits apparently sent a message to JD Vance after a speech he gave, and apparently the press release from UK was, your special affection is noted, Mr. Vice President, but you can stick it. We're happier being independent too. So they told Vance to go stick it. All right. Wow. So there you go. Apparently the Democrats are going to try and keep new Air Force One and not let Trump have it. We'll follow that story. Nancy Pelosi's husband may be charged criminally for being in a DUI. Taylor Swift, they had terrorist teams in place for her wedding. Trump's got a $100 bill coming out it's got his signature, and a new one will have his face on it too. So supposedly Trump has decided that he wants JD Vance to succeed him. So we'll see. We're in a space race with China, according to NASA. Oh, massive power outages because of the heat wave here in the States. That's, from Florida all the way up from New York City. Joey Chestnut, congratulations. He won again. I don't know how many he ate, but he stuffed a whole bunch of
Australia.
He stuffed 66 wieners in buns in his face. There you go. One of the Venezuelan survivors that survived for 32 hours.
I wouldn't know what to do with 66 wieners in my face.
I bet you would, Brenda. One of the survivors in an earthquake that was trapped under the rubble for 32 hours survived by eating ketchup and cheese. So congratulations. I'm glad she's still alive. North Korea, you're still shooting shit at us, but guess what? Nana nana boo boo. Now we're just gonna wrap it up right there.
Chris says 66 wieners is a Lindsey Graham type number.
Those are rookie numbers right there. Rookie numbers. So. Oh Lord. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Brenda and I will be back tomorrow at 2:00. Yeah, we're out of time, Brenda. We gotta go. We got time.
I already said bye to Australia. Look, you screwed it up.
Yeah. Well, we got to go. We ain't got time. So Brenda and I will be back tomorrow at 2:00. I will be over on the Thin Line Rock Station, www.thethinlinerockstation.com, noon to 2. If you have a request, I have 2 of them this week. Send them to me. I'll get them in. So check me out over there, noon to 2 tomorrow on the Thin Line Rock Station. Then we'll be back doing this same shit again tomorrow. Won't we, Brenda?
Yes.
There you go. All right, everybody. Have a great day. We got to get out of here. We're running out of time. Thank you to Radio X, Dare Talk Radio in Australia for allowing us to tickle your ears. We encourage you to come over to the Sportcat shows and hit that subscribe button, because one day soon you may go to listen for your favorite show, and, well, it may not be here. So, all right, we're getting out of here. Chris, don't put any wieners in your face. We'll talk to you guys and gals tomorrow. What's a Chicago dog got? It's got crowd on it, doesn't it?
66 off.
Sportcat's Gazette.
Here's a wiener.
You're playing the wrong song again.
Hey, Deborah, you went out of here.
Wrong song. You're fired.
Great. We'll talk to you
through the end of the day.
It's right.
NASA